Hey guys, Papa here today. So today I want to talk to you guys about something absolutely amazing in Pokemon Go. Now, this is no scam whatsoever, 100% legit. We'll get you absolutely every Pokemon babe there ever is. Now, I know Pokemon Go is an absolutely amazing game. It's a lot of fun to play, but it takes forever to level up. It takes forever to catch Pokemon. It takes forever to get candy. Now, how are you supposed to pick up on babes if you're a really low level in Pokemon Go? I found a way to make that all extremely easy with only one requirement. The only requirement is to have a Windows computer. Now, I know nowadays that's a really difficult thing to have. Most people don't have computers. They're ridiculously expensive. They take up like 500 square feet, and I know they're expensive. By the way, low key, that was a joke. All of you guys less than 12 years old more than likely are not going to understand it. Now, I know a lot of you guys want to play Pokemon Go. I love playing the game on my phone. I love going out with friends. I like playing the game. But it does take forever to level up, and I like late game way more than I like to play the early game. The grind is just so annoying, but it's fun to take over gyms, it's fun to catch Pokemon, it's fun to do everything. But I do have a life, and I don't have enough time to play Pokemon Go 8 hours a day. I'm sure most of you guys can honestly relate to that. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how I became level 38. Right now I'm level 38, I'm only days away from 39, I'm a week and a half away from 40. Now, I know what some of you guys are saying, that's a lot of XP to get in this small amount of time, but I'm going to show you guys how to get that much XP, how to play the game, and how to be absolutely awesome at it. And if you guys keep it up, you'll be a Pokemon trainer in no time. You'll have every single Pokemon. You'll be level 40. You'll be a Pokemon master. You'll be able to take down every single gym. You'll be able to get every single badge. It's going to be crazy. You guys' lives are going to turn around. You're going to be ridiculously rich. You're going to be catching Pokemon in a Lamborghini. You guys are going to have like 15 babes on your side. You guys are going to fly around in a helicopter. You guys are going to be absolutely loaded, going to every single Pokemon catching party ever. Now, keep in mind, everything I'm about to tell you is 100% legit, no scam. Now, many of you probably haven't heard of this before, or if you have, you're not really quite sure what it is, but what I'm going to be talking about today is called botting. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have no clue what that means, no clue where to start, no clue what even to do about anything, but I'm going to show you. And in no time, you guys will be living like Papa Hacker. Your lives are going to be crazy awesome. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what GPS spoofing is. GPS spoofing is nothing compared to this. GPS spoofing, basically, you can run around in the game anywhere you want, however you want, and you still have to physically catch the Pokemon. And that's an absolute huge waste of time. Only children waste time. This method is only for men, so if you're a child, you're under 18 years old, go ahead, exit out of this video now. This video is not for you. I highly recommend you go back and continue playing Minecraft. Now, what botting is, you set up a program on your computer, you have it run, and it catches the Pokemon for you. It runs around for you. It goes to Pokestops for you. It catches things, it evolves them, and it continues getting you XP. It averages you about 50,000 to 80,000 XP per hour based on your location, based on the Pokemon it finds, based on the XP. If you want to use lucky eggs, by all means do it. I don't recommend it just because of the fact of how long it takes to level up, and it's going to cost you a lot of money to do it. But then again, once you're a Pokemon master, you'll be making over $100 trillion per year, so I mean, it does kind of average out in the end. Because to get all the way from level 1 to 40 takes a total of 20 million XP, which at 50,000 XP per hour takes you 400 hours. Divided by days, it takes 16 and a half days to go from level 1 to level 40. Now, I mean, Pokemon Go should take a lot of dedication, but I don't think you should have to spend 24 hours per day for 16 and a half days straight in order to become a Pokemon master. I think you should be able to sleep, you should be able to play Xbox, you should be able to play Call of Duty, get all those quick scope, no scopes on Minecraft. You guys know what I'm talking about. Now, finally, for the portion of the video you guys have all been waiting for, I'm actually going to teach you how to do this. Alright, now if you guys want to know how to get into this is called necrobot.net. You go there, you go over to the download section, and you scroll all the way down and download the release. Now this is going to download a RAR file, or zip file. Now if you guys don't know what that is, there's a program you can download called WinRAR, or there's several other different programs you can use to unzip the file. And then all you have to do is extract it to somewhere on your computer, and then I'll run you through how to set it up. By the way, for all you guys who don't know what extracting means, it means taking a compressed file and it means opening it up. Now to set up this bot, all you have to do is open up the little file called Necrobot, and once it's open, it's going to open this little command prompt looking like thing on your computer. And all you have to do is follow the instructions on screen. It'll ask you if you want to run the initial setup, run it, and then it's going to ask you if the language is okay. It's obviously okay because it's in English and you guys got this far, so you know how to speak English. Then it's going to ask you if you want to use a Google account or a Pokemon Trainer account. Use whatever one you have, and then type in your username, which if you have a Google account, it's your email address. Type in your password. Also, by the way, for any of you guys who see this username and password on the screen, please keep aware that my username is not username and my password is not password. This isn't really my account. I hacked it. And then it's going to go ahead and it's going to save. And then it's going to ask you if you want to leave the default location. Go ahead, just click Y, leave the default location for now. We're going to change that later. Alright, now go ahead, exit out of the command prompt, and we're going to open up the config file, which most of you guys don't have this program on your computer, so you're just going to open it up in Notepad. And then once it's open in Notepad, we'll be able to go here and we'll be able to change things. And if you guys don't have Notepad on your computer, go to your local supermarket and ask them for a Notepad and go ahead and buy it and take it home, and then you'll be able to have one to use. This is no scam whatsoever, 100% legit. Please keep that in mind. Right here is the default location. We're going to more than likely change that. I highly recommend changing it to Amsterdam. Now, the way you get the coordinates for Amsterdam is open up Google Maps. And once Google Maps are open, just go ahead, type in Amsterdam or type in any location around the world that you want to change it to. And then all you have to do is zoom in and then right click the location and click what's here. And then at the very bottom, it'll pop up the coordinates. Go ahead and click on that, and it'll be extremely easy just to copy and paste it. Now go ahead and copy and paste the location that you want to put in there to whatever location that you decide it is. And I'll go ahead and do that right here. Also, just so you guys know, I don't recommend the North Pole. It's actually not a very good Pokemon spot, even though you might think that it is. And then after that, the only other thing that we're going to want to change is we're going to want to change the speed. By default, it's set to 31 kilometers per hour, which is extremely slow. So I went ahead and changed it to 150 just because that suits my taste a little bit more. Now, you guys can either change it to that or you can change it to 10 million, but I just recommend keeping it at 150. Now, you guys can look through all this, read through it all. It's pretty easy to understand what does what. If something says true and you want to turn that off, go ahead, type in false. If you guys read through it, it's pretty easy to understand. But now that that's all set up, we're just going to go ahead and start it. But make sure you remember to save the file before exiting out of it. Now go back, open up necrobot.exe, and the command prompt's going to open again. But this time, instead of running through all the settings, it's just going to go ahead and start the program. Now this is pretty much it though. You can go ahead and leave it here, and it's going to run you all the way up to level 40. It's going to take a good 16 days if you run it straight through from level 1. But it works extremely well. Please keep in mind though, I don't approve of cheating, and I think this is absolutely horrible, and I would never use something like this myself. I got to level 38 legitly, and I honestly expect that you guys to do it as well. So, yeah. But otherwise, if you guys decide to cheat, I don't think I'd mind too much. As you can see here, I'm a legit player though. I go to Pokestops, I collect things myself. But I figured this would be a good mix-up on things in my videos because I know there's a lot of you guys who just don't have time to play Pokemon Go, and I find it completely understandable that you guys want to use stuff like this just to catch up with everyone else, that way you're not way far behind. If you guys like my video, go ahead, please hit that like button. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. I could use a couple more subscribers. I think I'm at like 130 right now, and yeah, if you guys like this, please show your support. Alright, thanks guys.